Hey, hi friends, hi. So I hope you're all doing fine. So today I'll be looking back upon the Madrid Open and give my take on the today's final between Zverev and Berrettini. Yeah, big news, Nadal upset. But yeah, realistically, you can't expect Nadal to be winning every clay court tournament he plays because it's not 25 anymore, it's 35. I still feel that he's favorite for Roland Garros. As Roland Garros is best of five, so that's a completely different ball game. And full credit to Zverev, played much better in the key moments. Serve was good, backhand. Has improved from the previous tournaments, and his forehand was always good. So I think I played a really good match. So I think all credit to Zverev. It's good for tennis sometimes that this kind of draw opens up a little bit. Gives potentially newer people in the semifinals and finals, and potentially new and futuristic rivalry. So I think good for the sport in the long run. Sissipas upset. I think Sissipas had a very wonderful relay court season. Won Monte Carlo, reached the final of Barcelona. So I feel like maybe a little bit of fatigue could have played a role. But yeah, game's pretty good, and I don't. I think it's like just a one-off upset. Obviously, Casper Ruud is a good player, and he played a really good match. But I think Tsitsipas will. Bounce back in the Italian Open and will have a definitely good run in the Roland Garros, one of the contenders for sure. So yeah, I think just it could be just one-off upset according to me. No, so team's performance, yeah, team has performed really well in this tournament. Obviously, could see his devastating backhands, much more solid than his forehands. He really uses backhand as a strong weapon to generate that kind of an amazing pace to put winners and really unsettle the opponent. And we could see a lot of that in this tournament. And obviously. Zverev played a more solid match in the semifinals. Played better in the key moments and was a little bit of a more informed player. So I think that's why Zverev could manage to win in the semifinals. But I think uh, overall a pretty solid tournament for team. He can take a lot of confidence from this tournament and really go on to have a solid run in the Italian Open and further in the Roland Garros. So Bertini, obviously, I feel like no, Bertini is the real dark horse of this tournament. Had an amazing forehand all throughout the tournament and used it judiciously. Slice and backhands where they point constructors and use the forehand to just unsettle the opponent or put it for winners. So it's been a very key weapon, and it's been one of the best forehands. Among all players in this tournaments, and that's why he's in the final. Not many people would have realistically expected Matteo Bertini to be in the finals, but it's good to see him in the finals because yeah, he has a little bit of a different game, good athleticism, very good forehand, use a lot of spin, so bring something new to the game. So would be really interesting to see him in the finals. Who will win? I'll definitely go with Zverev because if we break up, the game of both, so serve, I think both are pretty good. Forehand, of course, I'll give it to Bertini. Backhand and passing shots, I'll definitely give it to Zverev. And serve and volley, definitely Bertini uses serve and volley more in his game. But defensive game, yes, Zverev is much better in a defensive game, and that's something which is most important in the clay court. So I feel like better backhand of Zverev with an overall better defensive game of Zverev will somehow counterbalance the forehand of Bertini is what I feel, especially in clay courts, and his overall defensive game being better will always give him an advantage. And the third big factor, which I feel is experience. So Zverev is having much more experience in playing Masters 1000 finals. I think this is the eighth final in the Master Series title. I think he has three titles. And he's been in the Grand Slam final also before in the US Open. So overall, he has a much higher experience in playing tournaments at the later stages of the quarterfinals, semifinals, finals type more than Bertini. So that experience will definitely propel him to play better in the key moments. So definitely, I feel like three tight sets, but Zevra will come out as the winner. Thank you.